Hey, it's your boy Bobby Beast here. I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind, and that is Tariq and the classroom test. The classroom scenes in Power Book 2 Ghosts are some of the best scenes in all of Power. In fact, I would love for someone to actually sit back from book 2, the very beginning, all the way to current, and just make nothing but a video that's about just the classroom scenes. They are some of the most, like I said, best scenes, well acted, well informative, perspective, opinionated, all wins, all chessboard moves. So I highly suggest you guys to check that out. But of course, I think that everyone, not just me, are affected by the scene that was presented to us in the latest episode, which was pretty much the test of our land of opportunity and your position of where you're at in life. And this one is pretty much about Tariq. I'm going to talk about Tariq on this one. Basically, when it comes down to it, they asked Tariq what was his motivation. He said it was his family. It's funny how he says that when he pretty much took out the person who was the head of the family, the person that was the head of the table, the person who pretty much made the family the way it is. Not saying Ghost did it all alone. Tommy helped, Tasha helped too, but he was the lead. And he took Ghost out. He took out his Uncle Kanan, almost had his Uncle Tommy taken out. So for family to be his main focus says a lot. It's a contradiction. Despite the fact that Tariq has grown so much, he still has a lot to learn. But now let's go into the steps. Basically, they said take one step forward if you come from a two-parent home, which Tariq did. Take 2 steps back if you did not. Take 1 step back if your parent went to prison, which Tariq took 1 step back because the Ghost did go to jail because of Angela in that situation. And they said, take another step back if you got family assistance in terms of government assistance. Take 1 step forward if you went to a private school, which he took a step forward. They said, take 1 step forward if you and your family got money from inheritance, which he took 1 step forward. They said, take 1 step back if you got government assistance, which he didn't. They said, take 2 steps forward if you're set to inherit your family's wealth. And they say take 1 step back if you were sexually harassed. Take 1 step forward if any of your parents completed college, which Tariq did not do. Now, when they were talking to Tariq about his position, because when he looked at it, he was in a good position. He was standing literally with Braden's sister, a Weston. He was standing up there with the privileged kids of a family that had won. Ghost worked so hard that he put his son in a position where the richest of the rich are standing in a prestigious school. And he said he's not responsible for why he is where he is because he had nothing to do with it. To which Effie responds, that's easy for him to say with him being in the position that he is in. Now, with that being said, this goes further into the fact that Tariq does not really acknowledge or really appreciates the position that he is in. He was born into it. I'm not saying he's a spoiled brat. He has gone through some things. He has learned a lot. But the one thing Tariq does not acknowledge is his father. And one of the lines that he said to Effie that didn't just bother me, but bothered everybody, was that his mom was the mastermind behind the whole thing, that his dad could not do it without her, which personally, I'm not going to say Tasha did not play her hand, but Ghost was the lead. And when it comes down to it, he said he's smarter than his father, he's better than him, but still he misses the whole point that his father built and established a kingdom. His father built an inheritance. He built a legacy. He built a foundation for him. And his father died a politician, looked at as a hero, with all the drug dealer stuff looked at as rumors compared to the fact that he has died. The fact of the matter is that Tariq still, even in season 3, refuses to admit that his father is who he was, the king, and that he was wrong for taking the man down. He also refuses to acknowledge Tasha's wrongs. He only sees his father as the wrong. And eventually, when he acknowledges that he taking his dad down was the wrong thing to do, whenever you look at where his father put him in life, the opportunities, the access that his father has given him that he cannot even handle, Tariq is going to break. Now, this video was just mostly a deep observation based off of an observant lesson in the classroom. Slowly but surely, they are getting Tariq closer to the point where he has to relate to his father, where so many hardships and so many things are coming towards him for him to see his father's perspective. He always starts off in a season where he's angry with his dad, and then as the season goes on, he learns something that brings him closer, makes him admire his father a bit more, but he doesn't want to admit to it at the same time. So when it comes down to it, I had to do a video on this. The moment I saw that scene, I was like, I love this, this is deep, and I cannot wait until the next classroom scene. I cannot wait to see what's going to be said, and I cannot wait to see what they're going to talk about. I really love these scenes, but this one I had to make a video on. But that's pretty much all I got to say in regards to that. I just want to say to you that it is your boy, Bobby Beast here. I just want to say much love, much respect, hold it down, and one. Hey, it's your boy Bobby Beast here. I want to talk about a subject that comes to mind, and that is Tariq in the classroom test. The classroom scenes in Power